Once again, everything is 100% organic. Over here you've got a little row of potatoes coming up. Each plant on average usually yields about 10 to 20 potatoes. Right here is a little herb garden. You've got some dill, chives, parsley, cilantro, sage. Just some everyday things that we use.
And these also have been growing at about 2 weeks.
Those are about 2 weeks old as seedlings. And then out here we've got a couple of blueberry plants, radishes, asparagus, blackberry, raspberry. You can see my hobby scattered around various cacti.
What do we have over here?
These are blackberries coming in. If you get down close, you can kind of already see. Oh, there's a skink. Just all the biodiversity in an organic garden where no pesticides and herbicides are used. Everything eventually gets its own balance where the insect predators come in and start eating the insects, and everything kind of works itself up the food chain. I mean, obviously there are snakes out here, but they're beneficial as well. No venomous snakes, but they're definitely beneficial. They're part of the ecology.
What do we have over here on?
This is some onions and carrots. Everything has been planted in succession, so I'll get a harvest throughout the season. These are asparagus starting to fern out. I'm going to let them go another year before I start harvesting spears. And this garden's really only been in place for about 2 years now. But I've carried all of my practices and skill from doing hydroponics into soil gardening, and I mean, it's easy. A lot of things transfer right over. The nutrients obviously don't, but just a lot of the different practices of foliar feeding, with good vermicompost teas with good inoculants in it. I mean, it's all beneficial knowledge.
And you said this asparagus also has been growing how long?
Those actually have been in the ground in that spot for 5 years. I could have harvested this year. I've harvested a few spears, but I'd rather let it go another year so it can spread out. You can see some young fronds starting to fern out, which tells me that here's another one coming out of the ground. Here's another one coming out of the ground. I just snapped one off here today and ate that as a little snack. And if you've never had fresh asparagus from your own garden, I'll tell you what, you've never had asparagus.
Okay, let's move on over here. What do we got over here?
Oh, this is just a hodgepodge of different sunflowers, kind of a beneficial insect attractor, pollinator attractor.
And I see that you have your own watering system and whatnot.
Yeah, this is a drip irrigation system.
And this is also something that would be set up, including the package.
Exactly. Everything, all my water is collected. I feed it from a 50-gallon drum through a pump and drip irrigate everything with reverse osmosis water or rainwater. We haven't had any rain this year yet, so I haven't been able to collect any.
And then what do we have here?
These are giant sunflowers. In this bed last year I had them grow about 12 foot tall and about 12 inches in diameter on the face. And again, the benefits of organic gardening, you can see a little ladybug right there.
Where is that?
Here's another one right here. I mean, and just not using herbicides and pesticides. You get these little guys that come and do their job naturally.